At the same time, there were people in my life that would encourage me to try hard and to do well. I remember my 7th grade teacher would tell our class, class, attention! Remember, each of you can go to college and get a good job if you work hard enough for it. So when my teacher would say this, I would think to myself, she sounds kind of weird. I would also think to myself, she has a point, I have to work hard, I have to get into college. And that's what I did. So when it was time for me to go to college, financially, I didn't have the resources to pay for college. My father ended up taking on 2 jobs to help pay for my college and my sister's college. So it was through my father's support that I was able to pay for college, but I still had some tough decisions I had to make. One of those decisions was to drive without a driver's license to get myself to my classes. And in the time that I was in college, I got pulled over several times for minor traffic violations, like having a cracked windshield or a burned out headlight. But every time I didn't have a driver's license, so I'd have my car impounded for at least 30 days. If I wanted to get the car back, it would cost me $2,000. And the last time I got pulled over, I had to show up to court. The day of court, I show up and the judge looks at me and he tells me, if you come back to my courthouse for breaking this same law, I'm going to put you in jail. And you're probably going to get deported after that. When the judge told me this, the only thing I could think to myself was, I'm just trying to get to my classes. I can't just sit at home and do nothing because nothing's going to get done for me. So I left the courthouse sad and defeated, but I knew I had to continue to get my education, and I did. I took public transportation 3.5 hours one way, but eventually I was able to finish college. And then I went on to graduate school and I got a master's degree. And around that time, some laws changed that helped me get a work permit and a green card. When I got that green card, I sat down with a National Guard recruiter. I wanted to serve this country. This is the only country that I've known. So I signed a contract with the Army National Guard. I earned my citizenship. And that change took me from being an undocumented immigrant that people say doesn't belong in this country to a citizen soldier that defends this country. And nothing changed in me. I didn't gain a new insight into American culture. I didn't pick up a more improved way of speaking English. What changed was how people view me, how people treat me. That's one thing about immigrants in this country, is that a lot of people think immigrants come to this country to steal resources, to get on welfare. Immigrants come here because they want to work hard. They want to contribute. They want to start businesses. For me, being able to contribute has always been a very, very big deal. Growing up, not knowing if I was going to be able to get a job when I was older, just did that to me in my head. That's just how I grew up. Today, I work as a research analyst for a nonprofit organization that works to reintegrate veterans back into society. I can't think of a better way for me to be able to contribute than to help veterans who have served this country find purpose after the military. I've also been in the Army National Guard for 5 years now. I'm working to become an officer in the Army National Guard. So for me, being able to contribute, the desire to contribute is what pushed me to try as hard as I could to be accepted into American society. It's the same for the millions of immigrants that come to this country. Thank you.
Okay, if you can take a minute and go through and put your score down for our first speaker. So, Mr. Timer, if you could also let us know when a minute is up.
with it.